Good morning, everybody. It is a cloudy but really warm day here in Texas. The low last night was only in like the upper 60s, and see, we go outside to like nice warm air this morning. It's just amazing. Yeah, amazing that we are already mid-December and we've only had, I think, 2 or maybe 3 temperatures that bordered on freezing out of all of this past fall and winter. We finally got a frost the other night, last Saturday night, that was enough to get like some outdoor plants and all. Yep. Well, I'm down in Emory, Texas, and I come down here to pick up my check here from the livestock barn for the last ones I took to the sale. Actually, they sold at, I guess, a little better price than what they have in the past, over the past few that we've taken. That's a good sign. It's not like a super high price or nothing, but it's definitely recovering. The price is kind of all over the board. It's an auction, so the weight per pound, if it varies greatly. So I'm really not going to give you a price per pound and all. I still like to keep some of my privacy, but it varies as much as, I'm looking here, as much as 50 cents. So some of them brought 50 cents more per pound than others did. Only one brought down that big a difference. A lot of them were about, I say on average, the price range kind of fluxed, maybe about 30 cents difference between different ones. But they did actually, fairly well compared to what they have been here recently, especially this time of year, and as many people hauling right now. I could have hauled more, but we chose to hold on to some heifers and grow them off instead. So I think all of this was bulls but one. There was one heifer in here, right, Melinda? That yes. One heifer we didn't like because she acted crazy.
Yeah, there's a one heifer.
Yeah, we have one that she is crazy. She want to jump fences. She want to dart at you and run at you and try to attack you.
The one that is already loose one time.
But she put that head up, start looking at you like,
crazy.
Oh, it's a bad day for you because I'm fixing to kick your butt. Right? Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you're going to go become hamburger. Because you got a bad attitude. Yeah, boy, I mean, the heck with the mad cows. Yeah, so everything else was young bulls, uncastrated yearling bulls. I don't castrate none of mine. I pull them right off from their mama at weaning time and haul them. We don't bother to castrate. And I just tell you, I don't want to risk the chance of injury and we lose one or something like that. I found I get the same money without them castrated at the age group that we're selling versus being castrated, and I don't have to take the risk of loss on an animal or injury or sickness to an animal then in the castrating process. We used to, years past we used to, but we stopped it, and our money has been the same. So of course, if you let them get bigger and you're going to grow them on out, well then you probably want to go ahead and castrate them. But at the age I'm selling them, they'll probably, the buyer, if they're going to go to a feedlot, they're probably going to castrate them, and so at least I don't have to deal with it. Less risk and injury to the animal while they're in my possession, and less risk of injury to ourselves too, dealing with them, because I don't have a lot of help. I don't have the ranch hands and all there helping me work and get them down and do all that. Now I know there's a banding method, but I don't like that, so that's just the way it is. All right, well, I'm glad to get this and get it picked up. We'll get it in the bank, and I guess I'll pay property tax with it. That's what happens. You raise them and then you give the government the money. And the new property tax statements are out, and it's time to pay it and get it paid, because after that, penalty stuff will start coming in. Foggy day on the lake. Man, the air feels so nice today. Hard to believe it's so warm. Tell you, this part of Texas, it's really pretty, especially when it's springtime, summer. Man, it's gorgeous. I even like driving out across the lake and all on these foggy, rainy days like this. I like it. Well, since we only got days left before we bust out of here, time's narrowing down. What, we got like 2 weeks left, right?
Yes, 2 weeks.
Yeah, like 2 weeks left. I'm gonna splurge here and have Whataburger.
Yeah, you can have it in Philippines, so, but McDonald's and Burger King, you can have it there.
Yeah, I'm still not eating very much food. I'm still doing a lot of fasting and staying away from a lot of junk and all that, but I want Whataburger today, and I'm gonna have it. In fact, I got me a double meat, just to tell you the truth. But you know, talking about travel and all that stuff, they have locked back down their dining room here again. It's been locked down for a couple of weeks now, hasn't it? And we stopped for Melinda to use the restroom over in a neighboring town down there. We picked the check up at the sale barn, and we stopped at a Dairy Queen, and they also had their dining room locked back up again. Like it's all going backwards right now. So man, I hope that we don't get a surprise and find out that the US or parts of the US or something end up on a red list.
Finger crossed.
I mean, we're getting so close, but they're saying there's big spikes all over the country, and right now I guess Philippines, they're getting the last laugh. You know, we carried on how they did these strict lockdowns, but they have some of the lowest cases now. They're getting actually some of the lowest cases in the world, and that, so they're probably having their last laugh on all of it now.
I hear that some of the area they're not really quarantined, you know, people.
Yeah, they're really opening up all within the country, because they were so tight on their borders, and they have been so strict, and they have brought the cases so low, and they have brought the vaccines so high that they're reaping the spoils of it now by within the country really opening up.
Plus, of course, if they close lockdown longer, it's affect to their economy too. So I think they get tired of it.
So we'll see. I think either today or tomorrow there'll be the new announcements, and we will. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's hope, and hope that they keep things under control like they are, whether we like it or not. It's their country, and they're handling how they see fit. And I tell you, the case numbers are so low for them right now. That's pretty cool.